every Rúben Amorim defender of this season are just talking based out of trauma from what Manchester United has gone through. Wallahi. Just because of what's happened in the past is no reason to judge someone in present day life. It does not make
17th
sense.
is in play. 17th is in play.
They're safe from relegation, in case anybody was wondering. That,
No, they're safe,
today.
but 17th is in play, though.
1,000%. 1,000%.
Hashtag road to 40 points.
I don't trust
Almost
them to
there.
beat Bournemouth on Tuesday.
Game week 34, almost at 40 points. This is nuts.
It's ridiculous. And
15 losses.
people want to like defend his, like they want to put it on the ownership, they want to put it on the players and da. And I'll be honest, I don't know where you guys are at with this, but I do think Rúben Amorim has to hold some type of accountability. Yes, we could do the player thing, we could do the owner thing, we could do all that. That's a repetitive cycle that we talk about Man United. But at the end of the day, we said this yourself. Remember when we had this discussion about Rashford and stuff? Rúben Amorim is the manager. He's the coach. He's in charge of every decisional and final decision. He has to hold accountability for this football team. Doesn't matter what happens on the weekend, right? He's the one that's going to be held accountable for everything that happens in Man United. Transfers, results, player happiness, whatever it is. We have to pin it down on Rúben Amorim. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to do the whole nice thing for coaches anymore. It's big 2025. There's jobs available. There's coaches available. There's everything available. Y'all tell me there's not resources out there to fix the problems,
I have a question. If they win the Europa League, we could talk about the Lyon game after, but if they win the Europa League, do sins get washed away?
No, because Ten Hag was the same case. FA Cup and Carabao Cup. We just washed away everything.
Europa League is not the FA Cup, Carabao Cup. It's not.
It's still the B League. It's still the B League.
But it's away into the Champions League.
Yo, man. Wallahi, you guys are gonna piss me off. Wallahi, you guys are gonna piss me off. We had this discussion. I remember everything now. You guys debated whether the Premier League is harder or the freaking Champions League and Europa League and stuff. My nigga, it took 10 men for them to make a comeback after being given away a 2-0 lead against Lyon. Okay, remontada, or to flip the Spanish guys are saying, okay? But I'm getting on you too. I'm gonna hold you guys accountable. Lee, that's 2 in a row, by the way, okay? Y'all told me this, man. Y'all said what happens in the league is a lot more harder than what happens on Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday. So we're gonna judge Rúben Amorim off Europa League.
I remember saying
I never said that.
We just did it with Mikel Arteta. We just did it with Mikel Arteta with the Champions League success.
I never said that.
I don't remember saying.
We didn't talk about that with the Champions League success of Mikel Arteta. We didn't do that in the past. We were talking about what's harder. Premier League. Fam, we've been doing this for 3.5 years. Y'all tell me this? Come on, man. Anyways, he has to be held accountable. I don't give a damn what happens in Europa League. I'll be honest. I don't give a damn.
Wait. You're telling me if Arteta won a Champions League last year and his sins are not washed away?
Because we're still competing. That's a whole different case.
Oh my God!
I told you. Last year I needed just a trophy. He passed the limit for me. I told him I just needed a trophy. I needed silverware. He passed that.
What year is this though? What year is this?
But Lee, I'm still Arteta up due to
what year is it?
Success.
What year is it?
What do you mean?
What year is he in? What year is Arteta in?
Allah, it's been a while.
He's been phase 6 Arteta.
2019 winter, he's been a coach, okay? So it's 5.5, 6. 6.
This is phase 1 Amorim.
This is 6th season. Regardless.
My thing with here's the one thing I will say though for Rúben Amorim. I'm not trying to defend him, but here's the one thing I'll say for him. And I hate even bringing this nigga up, but Gary Neville was talking about, this is his point. He got killed on American TV. I don't know if y'all seen that. He got killed by Robbie.
He got cooked up. Shout out to him.
Bro, he got chefed up. But if you go watch that clip, but I will say Robbie Mustow cooked him, but Gary Neville will low-key spin though, in the tiniest bit. We keep coming back to this, the quality of the players. And I've seen people in Discord talking about it, like Unai Emery took niggas that was on the verge of relegation all the way up to fighting for European football, whatever the case may be, which that's true. But my thing is, like, outside of Bruno, like, bro, it's so difficult. It's so difficult to defend these guys. Like, it's so difficult to be like, oh, if they had a proper manager, there's a product there. Like, there's nobody I could really hone in on and be like, yo, there's something there that if the right manager was under him, like, we're good. Like, he would be considerably better. Like, who is that player? Who's that player, Arf?
I don't think
they don't have it. But
that's my thing. That's my thing.
He's the one that let them go, though. I thought Rashford. is that
I hear you.
Rashford
I
is
hear
that
you.
guy who could be steps away
100%.
from world class.
100%.
We've seen that
100%.
before.
All right, I don't know about world class,
Okay,
but I
maybe
see
a
what
little
you're
too
saying.
far. My bad, but but he's better than the rest. He's someone you
Bro,
can
the drop off
your money on.
after Bruno Fernandes doesn't exist on any other team. That doesn't exist. I'm sorry, it just doesn't. Go to all the other teams. That doesn't exist.
Nah. Lee, I'll disagree because a lot of teams have like that one star and then a bunch of others just role players. And
Which
then they
one?
just-
Which one?
Let's
Which
say look
one?
at Wolves. Wolves has Cunha and then it's a big drop off.
Why are you comparing Wolves to United? Why is that the comparison? Like, what are you talking about?
Wait, you said no other teams, so I'll give you an example.
I'm talking about a team that matter, nigga. I'm talking about a team that
Okay,
matters.
I'd agree with that. Yeah, there's no such thing in the top 10. There's none.
It doesn't exist. It doesn't
top 10.
exist. It
Top
doesn't
10.
exist.
So
Yeah.
so wait.
So
So Lee, are you saying United are where they should be?
it's not that they are where they should be. It's hard to argue that they shouldn't be there. It's
No,
hard.
you can't say that because United
No,
should
no,
be. United shouldn't be here, but we're making excuses again.
I'm
you're
not making excuses. I'm not.
No, no,
I'm
but
agree with you.
that's an
Ruben
excuse.
should be.
That's an excuse
Ruben should
saying
leave.
that like United.
Rúben Amorim should leave at the end of the season. 1,000%. I'm not disagreeing with that. He should leave because clearly, like, even
Regardless
any
what
manager
happens on a
that's-
Thursday night.
it doesn't happen. It doesn't matter. It doesn't
Thank you.
matter
All right.
because of the lows that
nah.
they've reached. Because of the lows that they've reached.